Good evening and welcome to the latest episode of Hit and Run Fishing. It is Sunday night, the night after the big storm. 2 days, it's day after Boxing Day. Big storm came through last night, like 5-metre waves blowing an absolute hoolie. So I'm back down on the shingle. Try not to lose every ounce of gear I've got with me. I'm fishing one rod at the minute. I've literally been here about 5 minutes. Got one rod out, shelter up. See how the first one goes. Blind, that's a wave. Loose. Alright, right. Yeah, it's a bit of hard work because the waves are so big. It's about a 2.5 metre swell. It's really blowing tonight. Really blowing. So we'll see what we do. I've got cart and black, so let's see if we can find ourselves codling amongst the rough weather. Yeah! So we've got no luck so far, guys. We've been shingled once. I'm about half an hour in. I've got the second rod set up. It is hard work. Like I said before, the swells are big. There's a big steep drop off just behind me where the storms were up on it last night, and there's a second shelf forming as the tide's dropping out as I speak, which is great, so I can go down and cast from that one and run back up quick, but only in the lead of waves. I've been doing this a long time. That was a big one. Right, yeah, so quickly tying a new leader. I don't know if I'll put the second rod back out again or not, I don't know yet, but we'll just see. Alright guys, been down about half an hour, 40 minutes now, a little bit longer. Still no luck. I've been shingled once, lost a full set of gear, as you guys know. I think I was re-rigging my leader last time. Tide's still dropping out. I've had one proper bite and I missed that. I've got to keep looking up because it is a bit rough. I've got to keep my lines tight to my leads. I'm sure you guys already know. Yeah. It is rough as rats. I'm on my own. I think I've got one light to my right towards the bridging camp, and there's two lights, I think, down towards checkpoint. I'm at Ferry Bridge, nice big stones, everyone can see where I am. There you go. Sometimes I don't tell you where I am, and sometimes I do. Yeah, I'm hoping for the cod. A friend of mine went out the other day and had 7 at night. I was meant to fish 2. But it's Christmas and you can't always get out. Now, I'm fishing 6.0 pennel rigs, not pulleys. Straight clip down pennels. And I'm fishing big cart and lug sausages. Just going for complete scent. I've got enough bait left for about 6 or 8 bait ups. I got a few prawns as well. Nicked them out of the freezer, saw them in there, thought, ooh, they'll do. But yeah, we shall see. In a minute I will take the camera around the other side and try and show you guys what it's actually like down here tonight, because it is minging. Ooh, baby! I think there's a fish. Ooh, I'm kneeling down. Kneeling down, playing the cards right now. In that wave, don't think it's very big, if it's a fish at all. There should be a bit of weed. There's a bit of weight down there. There's something. I think it's a doggy. Let's go find out. Why are we here? Oh, no. Right then guys, don't get much more live than that. Hit the bite in front of you. That's why we're here. Fresh Chesil Beach codling. Yeah. About £3, £3.5 maybe. Yes. One on. Let's go for more. Right guys, you know I caught a little codling just now, £3 9 ounces, little beauty it is. £3.9, prime Chesil codling. Lush, that's dinner tomorrow night. Got a nice pout since that one as well. It's getting a bit of a mare. The waves, where the tide's run out now, there's a big ledge of shingle out in front of me. I've been shingled about twice in the last 10-15 minutes. I lost 2 sets of gear, but I'm still plugging away. I've got bait, I know the fish are here. To keep plugging away, to lose all my gear. It's like being on the rocks. I'm trying not to lose all my gear, because there's no point being here if I lose everything. But we got 1 cod, yes. Now that was on fresh, on 2 black lug. I whipped it out, finger-sized bait. So I could beat it that little bit further. Because of the waves, because of the weather we've had, I decided to try and get one as far as I could. I reckon I caught that one. I caught a nice cast. Yeah, I got a nice cast off. I reckon it probably went about 80 metres, 90 metres if I was lucky. Like I say, I'm in a force 4.5. Like I say, it's a small bait, 6 ounce lead, went right into it, give it a hell of a wallop. If I got 80 metres, I might have been lucky. Who knows? I wasn't measured. I can cast over grass fairly well, but I'm not the biggest caster, but I get them out there. Yeah, and I mean, I got 1 rod out now because the other one just got shingled and snapped off, so I'm going to retard leader on that and we go again. So I run out of gear. Yeah. So then guys, still just 1 codling and 1 pout. Let's spin the camera out of it. There they are. Right. I got carton blacks on them both. That's a big old wave dragging that one round. It says. They've both gone down tide to my right slightly. I've got big fish on the left. But yeah, it's one of those nights where it's very, very hard work on the tackle. You've got to try and keep an eye watching exactly where the rods are going. If it goes slack, catch a bit of slack before you get shingled. This one's dropping back slightly now. Another like a fish. Bit of weed coming up the line somewhere down there now. Yeah, it pays to have a rod with a nice soft tip in weathers like this, like these any fish anywheres I've got. I wouldn't bring my centuries down it like this because they're just too stiff. Got a lovely moon up there somewhere. There's the moon. I think it's full moon tomorrow. Tell that because we had a couple of idiots just now come down, play with the waves down there. Now as you can see, let me turn the headlamp up. She is a little bit angry. We've got 2 metre or so waves rolling in, 2.5 metres. It's a very, very big drop off down in front of me. So I'm set up here out of the way. There's about a 30-foot drop off, down on a second drop off, what a wave's going to get to in a minute. So I'm about as safe as I can get on Chesil up here. But yeah, she's challenging tonight. Like I said, I got 1 light down there, checkpoint now. 1, maybe 2 twinkling about. I'm not sure if we're any this way now. But yeah, there's Weymouth. And Portland in the background. So yeah, see if we can get a second codling. Right, onwards. Right guys, so still just 1 codling. It's now about past 9 I think. Yeah, I've had to drop down 1 rod now because tackle losses are getting ridiculous because of the shingling. Because the tide's dropped right down now, so you're creating a big ledge. So when I was coming down and it's literally just sitting on top of that ledge and getting buried. Every big wave comes in and getting buried. So I dropped the 1 rod, so I'm concentrate on it more, keep the lines perfectly tight like a bowstring. I squeeze my wires right up tight as I can. I might even tape them shut in a minute. Yeah. Keep going with the carton lug. Put some prawns on the next bait, I think. A couple of prawns whacked on that too. Why not? The wind's dropped off a little bit. The waves haven't. They're still about 2.5 metres. Yeah. Keep plugging for another hour. See if we can grab another little codling. And then get some brownie points, I don't. Yes. Onwards. Right guys, bait of the night tonight for the codling has been a humble black lug. There it is, a pair of 6.0s, 2 quite small lug really, about the same size as my finger, 2 or 3 lug, small bait, big hooks, got a bit of big mouth, there's no worries with that. And try and hit it as far as you can. If you get it out nice and far, you know your lead can grip. If your lead can grip, you can fish effectively. I'm only using 6-ounce leads tonight. It is blowing a hoolie, and they're sticking out there about 80-90 yards out on a good shot. Yeah, I've got to resort to pulley rig this time though, because I've actually run out of clip downs. But if you want to use a pulley, you can use a pulley. I'd rather not use a pulley, but it's all I got left. That's what happens sometimes. I had 10 rigs, I've lost 10, I got one on that one. It's been a heavy night in the gear. I've reloaded my reels the other night, and now I need to reload them again. That's what happens sometimes. Yeah, I think the tide slowed right down now. I think somewhere near low water now. Is that a wave? Yes, it was a wave. Not another kneeling down cod, as we should call it. Kneeling wave. Yeah. But alright then guys, I hit what I thought was a bite and I'm shingled again. This could be the end of it tonight. Trick with the shingling, just pick it up, keep a nice bit of steady pressure on. I hope the next wave or two will free you up. I got a feeling it won't, because it feels well dug in. Because that wave didn't even lift it a millimetre. Ah well, let's stick a bit more pressure on it. If it snaps, oh, hang on. He says it is moving. There's a bigger wave coming in. Just keeping steady pressure on, nice curving the rod, not going mental with it, not trying to flat rod it, and it's moving. It's not a lot. Don't think we're going to get this one back, and it could be the end of the session. Oh, we're moving. Kind of moving. It's very heavy. Now it's moving, it's really heavy. Stop again. Thumped a couple of times. I don't know. Don't know, it could be weed. No, I think it's definitely shingle. Right guys, lost that last set of gear. That's the end of that. I've had enough of losing gear tonight. I don't think it's going to get any better. We caught one codling, that's the main thing. That came on straight blacks, about halfway down the tide. And it was more of a lucky cast. As soon as I hit the cast, the wind just dropped for about 5 or 6 seconds to let that bait fly out a little bit further. It's a little bit of luck sometimes, all you say. So, I should be out again the end of this week, I hope. I might go on a pier with the kids, or I might go on a rock somewhere. We shall see. So, if you want to see more of this, like and subscribe. I know it's always in the dark, but I got kids, I got to work. I can't always get out in daylight. I don't think I can remember the last time I did this. I think it was April, back in lockdown. But hey, like and subscribe, there's more of this to come. Oh, Weymouth Angling's end of the cart and the blacks? You know it makes sense.